is 11.7. Okay, it is 11.7. So these are the values, right? Okay. Now for this example, we have to find the two harmonics of the Fourier series, right? Now see here, first of all, you should write the correct value of L and M. See, here it is given for one period. Now one period means what? The values are given from 0 to 5 pi by 6. Now the last value will be 6 pi by 6, that is pi. So here there is an assumption that at pi also the same value is getting repeated. That is our assumption. Sometimes it will be given in the table, sometimes it will not be given. So it is understood. Whenever it is not complete, it is understood that there is a last value pi and there the y value is 0. But for our calculation, we need either the first endpoint or the last endpoint. So anyhow, for the calculation purpose, only this much table is sufficient. Okay. Now, what we have to do? We have to first consider the interval. So here the interval is 0 to pi, and that we have to compare with 0 to 12, right? So 12 equal to pi implies L equal to pi by 2. This part must be clear to you. Is it clear to all? If it is a question on half range series, then you will equate it with 0 to L, and then L will be pi. But since it is a full range expansion, we have to equate it with 0 to 2L. So L is pi by 2. So now what is your fx? Therefore, fx is a naught by 2 plus summation an cos. Now your formula is n pi x by L plus bn sine n pi x by L, right? Let me put the value of L. So it is cos of n pi x by pi by 2 plus bn sine n pi x by pi by 2. So this will become a naught by 2 plus summation an cos 2nx, right, plus bn sine 2nx. Is it clear to all? And n goes from 1 to infinity. Now we want two harmonics. So how to get them? I'm not getting replies in the chat box. Student, is it clear to you how fx is written? Because L is pi by 2, so angle is changing, right? Okay. Okay, good. So I want two harmonics. I'll write only two harmonics here. Constant is already there. First term at n equal to 1, it will be a1 cos 2x plus b1 sine 2x. This will be my term. Okay, see how to get the value of L, students. A few students are having doubt. Here the complete interval is 0 to pi. I told you that it is given for one period. So it is understood that there is a last value pi and the corresponding y value is same there. Okay, so that is understood. And we are going to consider the first value for our calculation. Okay, so we are comparing 0 to 12 with 0 to pi, as it is asked to find the complete Fourier series. If the question is find the half range series, we equate to 0 to L. But if it is for complete series, we compare with 0 to 2L. Is it clear, Vaibhav? So we are getting L equal to pi by 2. And then we have this type of term. Okay, now the first harmonic is a1 cos 2x plus b1 sin 2x. Second harmonic is a2 cos 4x. Now it will be 4x plus b2 sin 4x. And such kind of infinitely many terms are there, but we want only two harmonics. So only two terms are written. Okay. Now, you know that the formula for a naught is 2 into summation y upon m. Okay. That m also you should write at the beginning. Now, m means the number of values that are given to you. So, 6 values are given to you, right? Now, again, I'm telling it again and again. If there is a last value, say pi here, and same y is given to you, then also you don't consider it. Okay, don't consider it. You consider only the initial value of the interval. Okay, so you have summation y upon m here, and m is 6. So now afterwards we'll have to find the summation of all y values, and we'll divide by 6 and we'll write down our answer here. Okay, then what is the formula for an? It is 2 into summation y cos 2nx upon m, isn't it? Actually our formula is y cos nx, but that is for which interval 0 to 2 pi. If your interval is 0 to pi and due to that your term is changing, so it will be y cos 2nx. Okay, the formula that I have explained you, this is correct, but it is for the interval 0. If your interval is 0 to pi and your L is pi by 2, accordingly this formula also will change. Is it clear to you, students? Please don't. I don't want all n values. I want only a1, a2. Is it clear? I am not getting any response. Am I audible, students? Okay. Okay. So here we have a2 into summation y cos 2x upon m, right? Then a2 will be, so this value will have to calculate later on. A2 is summation y cos. Can anybody tell me what it will be? A2 equal to summation y cos. What it will be? Yeah, correct. 4x upon m, and m is also available with us. What is m? Let me write down that value here so that okay. So m is 6. So that value also we can substitute at this position, right? So now I need these values. So similarly, Bn, what is Bn formula? It is 2 into summation y sine 2nx. See, you don't have to remember anything. Whatever term is coming here in your bracket, okay, same terms you will have to consider in your formula, right? So you have y sine 2nx upon m, that is 2 into summation y sine 2nx upon 6. So your B1 is 2 into summation y sine 2x upon 6, and B2 is 2 into summation y sine, what it will be? 4x, isn't it? Upon 6, right? So now I want all these values. Now how to get them? So for that we have to prepare a table. Okay, so prepare a table. Table of which values? Now in your table there must be x, there must be y. Now you need summation of y, so y summation will take. Then you need summation y cos 2x. So your next must be cos 2x, then y cos 4x, then y sine 2x, y cos 2x, y cos 4x, y sine 2x, and y cos 4x. Okay. Y sine 2x and y sine 4x. Now it's okay. And what are your x values? Let me write down x values. X values are 0. Okay. Then pi by 6. Then 2 pi by 6. Then 3 pi by 6. Then 4 pi by 6. And then 5 pi by 6. These are your x values, right? What are your y values? Corresponding y values? 0, 9.2, 14.4, then 17.8, then 17.8 and 11.7. Write down all these values. Okay. Now let us fill the table. And for that, student, you need your calculator now. So take out your calculator for calculation purpose. Now, all are requested to pay attention here. I'll try to explain all these calculations, how to get them in one single step using calculator. That I'll show you. Make sure that everybody has written this table in your notebook. Have you, once you say yes, I'll open my calculator and then we'll start our calculations. Okay. Now you forget all the formulae, just keep this table in front of you. Write down this table in your notebook. Each and every student should write it in your notebook. Okay. Every student has to write it in the notebook. Have you written? Please say why yes in the chat box. Very few students are responding. It's a simple, interesting, important topic. Okay. Right. So now I am not able to see my table. I'll see it from my question. I'm going to stop this screen now. You have this table in your notebook. You have to fill all the entries in the table using the calculation that I'm going to show you on the calculator, right? I'm trying to use this online calculator. So let me start. I'll stop the screen share now. Student, I am sharing the online calculator now. Please tell me whether it is visible to you. Your calculator must be similar to this depending on which version you are using, right? Now see, we have to complete the table, right? So all have to complete the table with this particular method. See what you have to do. First of all, Yes, is it visible? Okay. You reply to the same co-host. Okay. Then again you press alpha and there is a colon. Where is the colon symbol here? Up just above dx. Okay. So shift and colon, alpha and colon. So that alpha key is giving you that particular kind of, means alpha key is here violet in color. So I can get the violet colored operations using that key. Okay. Then again I'll press alpha and Y, right? And again alpha and colon. Please students, you write down this sequence in the notebook somewhere as a rough work. Okay. Alpha, then X, alpha, then colon, then alpha and Y, alpha and colon. Okay. Then again, I'll press alpha and I want Y into my next term is cos 2x. Whether it is cos or sine, please tell me in the table what is required, cos 2x or sine 2x. Tell me. I don't have anything in front of me now. Cos. Okay. So let me press cos. Bracket is automatically coming. Then 2. Again, I want x. X is alphabet. So alpha x. And complete the bracket. Y cos 2x. Is it clear? Now again, this colon is a separator for our table. So again, alpha colon y. So alpha and y will give me y. Then cos, and I want 4x. So 4 alpha x, bracket complete. I hope you are doing it on your calculator with me, right? Then again, whatever sequence I'm telling you, just write it in your notebook. If you forget anything, you can recall and accordingly do the calculation. So now alpha colon alpha y, then sine, then 2 and alpha x. X is the alphabet, sorry, 2 is not coming. So first 2 and alpha x, right? So this y sine 2x is complete. Now again alpha colon alpha y, right? And then there is a sine, and then 4, and then alpha and x, and bracket complete. So I have entered all the values, table headings. Is it okay? I have entered all the table headings, right? All the table headings are entered. After that, I have to do the calculations, right? Please, students, write down this sequence. Once the table headings are entered, now you press CALC key. Okay, you can see this key here, CALC. So press that CALC key. It is just below the shift key. It is asking me what is X. Now my X is, I have to enter it. It is first X is 0. I have entered 0. Now press equal to. Then it is asking me what is Y. My first Y is also 0. I have entered equal to. So let me press X and Y. So X is 0. Now it is giving me the value of Y cos 2x. What value of Y cos 2x we are getting? 0. Then Y cos 4x, 0. Then Y sin 2x, 0. And Y cos 4x, that is also 0. So write down all those values in your notebook. For x equal to 0 and y equal to 0, all the values are 0. And without calculator also we can write, isn't it? Now next calculation is important. What is the next value of x? Tell me. I don't have the table with me. Tell me what is the next x value. Students, you have to reply to the co-host. Yeah. Next is Ashish has given the answer. Okay, pi by 6, right? Now, how to get this pi? For the pi term, now see, yellow key, shift exponential gives me pi by 6. Okay, I have substituted x equal to pi by 6. Now, it is asking me, you may find it pi in at the place of 10 raised to x in your calculator, maybe, right? Use the shift key and you'll get pi term. Then y is 9.2. Am I right? Okay, thank you. Y is 9.2. Press equal to. Again, it is showing my x and y values. Okay, just go on pressing the equal to sign. Now, what is y cos 2x in your calculator? Tell me what value you are getting. I'm getting 23/5. Are you also getting it? 23/5. Yes. Now, Devange got 4.6. How he got 4.6? Just shift equal to or S D, just above the del symbol you will find it, so you'll get this value, right? Again press equal to, you'll get minus 4.6 for y cos 4x, right? And then again press equal to, you'll get 7.96 for y sin 2x, and again press equal to, you'll get 7.96 for y sin 4x. Okay, Damadeep, you are getting different answer, maybe because your mode is degree mode or something is wrong in your formula, right? So this is the value for sin 4x, right? Now I have done with the value for pi by 6. Now let us do it for 2 pi by 6. Now 2 pi by 6 is nothing but pi by 3. So my x is, see the calculation technique again, x is pi by 6. How to get pi? Shift and pi by 6. Okay, so this gives me the value of x. The value of y is 14.4. I'll enter it. Just a minute. It is 14. Just a minute. 14.4 and equal to, again it is showing me my x value and y value, right? So I'm getting x, y, and now it is 7.2 y cos 2x, right? Then it is minus 7.2 y cos 4x. Then it is 12.47 y sin 4x, and it is 12.47. Now it is positive or negative, you please check the values again. Right, this way we get the answer. Okay, are you able to calculate all these values in the table? Please tell me, students. Sahil is saying no. Rishikesh is saying yes. Mrunal is saying yes. Good. Those who have understood will completely enter the values in the table. Okay. Those who have not understood, for them, I'll start right from the beginning. Okay. Those who are not understanding, Ganesh, don't worry. Don't worry. I'll start from the beginning. Okay. I'll go to the 0 level and start from the beginning. I'll tell you how to do the. Yes, I'll repeat. No problem. Those who have understood, they will completely fill the table, and they have to take the summation of y column, y cos 2x column, then y sin 2x column, y cos 4x column, and y sin 4x column. Take the summation of all columns. Okay. So please do it. I'm going back and I'm repeating all calculations once again. Right? Those who have understood, they can do it on their own. Okay. So I'm cancelling all my calculation. Now it is 0. Right? Those who have not understood, yeah, if your answer is coming in fractional form, then just press shift equal to. You'll get it in the decimals. Rathamesh, check it. See, once your table is done, the summation in the tables are done, right? Then you just have to put the values in the formula and you'll get the required answer. Okay, so shall I start the calculations again? Abhishek Patil again joined. Okay, I'm starting it once again and then I'll share the final table and the final values also with you. You don't worry about the calculation part. Colon is not coming. Yes, I'll tell you how to get it. Now see students, maybe in your calculator, the colon symbol is above the integral sign. Please check it. Check all the entries. It is a colon symbol just above the integral sign. You have to press alpha key. I'm telling the procedure again. Okay. See how to do it. You want alphabet X, so press alpha and X, right? Then press alpha and colon. Now I have colon above the integral here. In your calculator, exactly see where the colon symbol is present. But it is with the alpha key only, right? Then again I'm pressing alpha and Y, right? And alpha and colon. Please students, you note these steps: alpha X, alpha colon, alpha Y, alpha colon. Again I'm pressing alpha, Y. I want cos 2x. So there is a cosine term, then 2 and x is alphabet. So alpha x. Complete the bracket. If you are not completing the bracket, it will give you syntax error, right? Again press alpha and colon, right? Alpha and colon. Then it will depend on which calculator you are using, right? So just search the key where it is. Then alpha, y, then cos and 4x you want. Okay, so 4 and x means alpha x and then complete the bracket. Okay, complete the bracket. So this will be the term. Now again alpha and colon, alpha y, right? Then there is a sign 2 alpha x, complete bracket, alpha colon, alpha y, sign, and there is 4 alpha x, complete the bracket. Okay, once you are done with this, press the CALC key. Press the CALC key. Now you know that for x equal to 0, y is 0 and all the terms are 0. I will not do that calculation. For x equal to pi by 6, now already it is saved. But if you want to enter, how to enter it? Shift pi. Now maybe shift and pi. Sorry, something has gone wrong again. Yeah. So y is, it is showing 72 by 5. X is pi by 6. Okay, y is the previous values are coming. Just a minute. I'll start with the new x and new y. Now x value. I have to enter pi by 6. So shift key and pi, okay, by 6 equal to, this is your x. Then it is asking what is your y. Y is 9.2 equal to. It is giving me the answer in fractions, right? But I want that answer in decimals. So I'll use this SD key, or you can use shift equal to. Okay. So x is pi by 6, y is 9.2. Okay, and then you'll get the corresponding values. Y cos 2x is, no, it will not be 23. Okay, summations. Okay, someone has calculated the summations. Okay, I'll need your summations. Huh? All summations I'll need. All summations I'll need, Anup. Good, thank you. So see, using these keys, I'll stop my share now. Share of this calculator. Right, and now someone has done the totals. So those totals I need. So let me share my notebook again. And Anup is going to tell me the correct summations. He has calculated all the summations. Darade sir, just give me 2 minutes time. I'm about to finish my example. So you enter all these values. I'm going to leave these tables blank. I'll not enter the table values now. So Anup, tell me what is y cos 2x summation? Yes, Anup. It is minus 23.45, correct? What is y cos 4x summation? Yeah, you have already given minus 8.75. Y sin 2x is minus 5.11. And last is Sakshi is getting minus 5.24. Okay. No, minus 5.103 is actually the answer that is available with me. And y sin 4x, what it is? 0.77. Right, correct. These are correct answers. You all have to complete the table and get these values. And now what we'll do, we'll put those values here. So summation y, have you given the answer for summation y? It is 70.9. This summation also we need. Okay, so these all totals we need, those are written here. So now what I'll do, I'll put those values here. So summation y is, so the 2 and 6, they will cancel each other. So 3 into summation y is 70.9, and that gives us, sorry, not 3, 1 by 3 it will be, isn't it? 70.9 upon 3, that is 23.63. So this is your A naught value, right? A naught is 23.63. Now you need A1. So for that, Anup has calculated, this is 1 by 3, and y cos 2x, what is y cos 2x? Minus 23.45. So what will be A1? What will be A1? Tell me. Minus 7.816. Minus 7.816. Then A2 is 1 by 3 into the next summation. Next summation is minus 8.75. So it is minus 2. It is minus 2.9166, right? Then the B1 value is 2 upon 6 is going to give me 1 by 3. And then the value is minus 5.11. So that gives me, yes, it is 1.7 minus 1.7. That's all. And then it is 1 by 3 into 0.77. and that gives me 0.1295. Okay. So all these values will substitute and that gives us the final answer. So your fx is a naught by 2. What was a naught? 23.63 by 2 plus a1. A1 is minus 7.816. Into cos 2x. Then a2 is, sorry, b1 we need minus 1.7 sin 2x plus a2 is minus 2.92 if I round up cos 4x, and the last is minus plus 0.13 sin 4x. So this is the required Fourier series. Okay, so we'll solve 2-3 more problems in tomorrow's lecture. I'll stop the session here. So how many of you have understood? Please raise your hand. How many of you have understood? Complete the table, right? 2 more problems we'll solve tomorrow, and see on this topic also there will be question in tomorrow's Moodle test, right? Tomorrow's lecture will be very important for you. That will be the last lecture on Fourier series. So all have to attend very carefully. Many students have not raised the hand. Whether it is not clear to you, you can say no. If you have not understood, you can say no. Some kind of reply I need, either yes or no. Give your reply. Okay, Vaibhav Shinde 35 is saying is not clear. Maybe calculator part, if it is not clear, I'll explain again in tomorrow's lecture. What else? Anurag Nimbalkar, Tagbate, Pansare, Rade, Jayesh, Padu. You're not responding. Anurag Nimbalkar has not understood. Okay, no problem. You can say no. Jayesh is also saying not clear. What is not clear? Will you type it in chat box? Accordingly, tomorrow I'll explain. Aniket Barure, Prathamesh Kore has not joined with the audio.